Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. I have a lot of stuff I need to do. Let's go back to Plunkett first. I can turn in the cola thing. Oh, this guy again? Okay, that's a free 5 meat, I'll take it. Right, Oh. Well, I threw all 6 of them, and 3 of them blew up in my face. 3 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go. This seems like a less of a discount, more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Well, I guess I'll take... Ooh. Okay, I'll take this. And I'll take the helmet. So teach me this. Parmesan missile. Cool. New ability. And then I can go to the guy with the hat. At the boardwalk. You notice a pile of yellowish white grit in the middle of the road. Oh, muscle corn. Okay, we've had this one already. Oh, and I guess I can... Should I do this? Reading. The first card represents your past. She flips over a card. Okay, I know this one. This is a chick miner. Really? She flips through a little book. This is about a tragedy in your hometown. Something about water, perhaps. Doesn't sound familiar. Like a string of crimbolites, the second card illuminates your present. She licks her thumb and grabs the top card from the deck. Ah, the level-headed emperor. The picture doesn't... She stares at you intently. This card indicates that you're in a fortune teller's tent. Can't argue with that, I suppose. Last card reveals your future. I think this one is the 11 of clubs. Where'd you get this tarot deck? She flips through a little book. In your future, I see either wealth or poverty, depending on your choices. I look forward to it. Consider what just happened. Okay, that was... Seems like it was just a waste of meat. Wait, I have a new effect. Oh, Parmesan missile. Never mind. Alright, well, let's... This is new. And... I wonder if this is, like, overall reward for doing this enough times. I'll put the fedora back, I think. For now. How are my stats looking? I've got cold armor. Okay. Wait. I lost an armor somewhere. Okay, I changed the pants, right. Let's go to Miss... What did I unlock first? Let's go to Miss Brewster's. In the alleyway, you encounter some poor street urchins struggling with their math homework. You give the kids a few pointers about math, and the insults they hurl at you in reply do nothing to diminish your sense of smug satisfaction. Do I have enough experience yet? 52. Oh, I have way more. Oh, but should I get the... No, give me this. Okay, so before we do this, I'm going back to the hobo camp. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear 2 Glockens playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them... Well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Jeez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Tone it down, you say? What if we tone... What about if we it uptone? They start playing even louder. It's like someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot you through the ears. Look, friends, you're going about this all wrong. Don't you know anything about modern music? What's important is the notes you don't play. What? What mean you, the notes play we not? I can see you have a lot to learn. You'd better start by practicing not playing any notes at all. Then, once you get good at it, you can focus on learning which specific notes not to play. I see that this modern music is a tricky business is. The goblins stare at their glockenspiels, carefully not playing them. As you leave, you hear one accidental plink, followed by urgent shushing and apologies. Sure. I wonder how many hobos there are total. Secret plans? Okay. Hobo code. You waggle your fingers mystically, the Hobo King. You want to give me a boon. You believe it to be in your best interest. Are you trying to hypnotize me? That won't work. My crown is made of tinfoil. Ah, darn. Good effort, though. I don't know how you got your eyes to go all swirly like that, but it was impressive. I'll grant you the boon anyway. Great. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? That is the hobo code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. You like me enough yet? Still a stranger. Damn. What am I at now? 8? Hobo code? Maybe at 10 it's like a big... So I need to find 2 more hobos, perhaps? Oh, more sap. Man, with how often you've run across that... I guess it's the difference between running into a fight and running into a... what's it called? They're called tulips, but in this case there are 3 of them. There's some invasive mana lichen growing at the base of the flowers. You scrape it off. What did I just pick up? Perhaps one day the world will be ready for the secret. Oh, that seems important. Oh, it's a message in hobo code. Translate it. Sign says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Ah, well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. Hey, Gabby, anything to talk about? No, okay. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Huh. What this town calls cops. Police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. You won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file upstairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me? Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies, or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer to help. Maybe I can help. My name is Boss Zombie. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. Hercule Poirot? Why did I get so excited about that? What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. I kind of want to see that new movie. The... Mystery in Venice? What was it called? Something in Venice. With a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so no one would mess around in there. Okay. Only Miss Brewster's allowed in the kitchen. Not a crumb to be found on the dining table. Miss Brewster keeps this place spick and span. A little note next to the phone says, do not use phone. Is there just a running gag that you can't use the phones in this game? Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. Radio plays agreeable music at a polite tone. Bathroom door is locked. This potted flower saw nothing. It's a sunflower, though. Okay, this is... I guess I can't just chew the fat with her. Room 2C. Okay, there was a joke there I'll get to in a second. You should probably check out the crime scene. Oh, damn it. Fine. Oops. So 3C. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever be referred to, need to ever be referred to again. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Extra high heels. What's this waffle? See, I like the animations. I don't like the sound. The 2 pointy leaf plants are holding the frondy one hostage. You step in the room, see and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Holy jeez, is there even this much blood inside a person? I can fish in it? Nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. The window's locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. It's an ordinary washbin, so no clues here. There's also a mirror. Fish. Glob of clean water, perhaps? Yep. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, oh, okay, so I can change my expression. Wardrobe is locked. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and... Whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram. And it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like a regular old murder wasn't enough. Alright, let's work through all the... It'd be best if you report back first. Okay. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual signal. Signal? Circle. What? Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodge's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodges involved with the occult? Do you know? I do recall that one of them specialized in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. Now we begin the door knocking. Who's there? I'm not opening the door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim, either. So he's not above. So he could be 3B, I guess. You're knocking the door and the salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really. Just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. Thanks. No response. It's locked. Room 2D, but they're all 2D if you think about it. Haha. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right. Yes, you should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murderer. The murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I gave him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. So, it would have to be 3B, I think. Hi there, something I can help you with? I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. There's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is he isn't the guy that right below me. Sorry. No problem. Thanks anyway. I said it can't. It's not the guy above him. It's not the guy at the end of the hall. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, whose neighbors are the guy who sells pants. Okay. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Oh, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. So I think it has to be 3B. Unless it's someone on this floor? Let me see what they say again. Derringer right underneath the guy. So that's useless. Guy, actually, wait. So Trinkets is above. This was Derringer guy, right? Yeah, so Derringer is here. Trinkets above him. No one lives in 2C. So Occult guy isn't this guy. Isn't the guy above. I mean, I guess it could be this guy. This is the Trinkets guy. Brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. Well, the only place with two people living next door are the two below here and the two here. Once you guys have met around here, Jokes and Gags lives on this floor, and the Pantstalker doesn't live in the room right below me. So I think it has to be... Oh, I don't know what it is. It's either 3B... Well, 2C is empty. The two guys... The pants guy doesn't live. So yeah, these are the pants and the... Wait. The pants salesman. I think this is the brushes and pants guys here. Doesn't live in the room right below me, but they live next to each other. Isn't above the one who sells brushes. Wait, the Gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Wait, but then that doesn't make any sense. Because none of them... Unless this is the occult guy? 2B? Because occult isn't... Maybe it's 2B or 2C? Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. I guess you got a point there. I figured out who the occultist is. Maybe if we confront him with it, he'll either confess or give us some usable information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime? You can do a dramatic reveal like in the novels? Sure, if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing that happened here in years. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Miss Brewster meets you there, the salesman in tow. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. Assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder? Yeah, it was my guess, too. Right. Well... Oh. As you can see by the weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult's good salesman, who is the guy in 2B. I'm the one who sells occult stuff, and I didn't kill anyone. This isn't even one of my circles. Wait, you weren't in any of these buildings. What? Well, nuts. Suddenly the wardrobe door flies open, and a salesman jumps out. Huh, I fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. Foot's ring. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Well, at least that was all resolved with a minimum of fuss. I hope you don't expect to get paid for that dismal attempt at mystery solving, though. Well, at least it was an experience. Can you actually... Hold on. I want to see if you can actually do that. Murder, mystery... Because that guy wasn't in any of the rooms. Oh, I was right in my first instinct. Can I reset? Maybe it didn't save yet. It was 3B. Why did he look different then? Oh, he didn't look different. He just was behind a door that he didn't open. Ah. I wonder what the reward is for doing it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, what is the reward? Solution. Oh, it's just 25 meat. Okay. I'm not missing out much. Can I go through these yet? The bathroom's still locked. Why? Can I use your bathroom before I go? I've been here kind of a long time, and yes, alright, here's the key. Yay! There we go. You return the key to Miss Brewster by throwing. Wait, she was Mrs. Brewster in the dialogue there. Miss Brewster probably bought this bathtub from one of her boarders. Okay. Handful of clean water. Oh, I can fish again? Why? A glob of wet hair. Nasty goo. Sleeves damage reduced by 5. That might be good in a pinch. Mercury eye drops and rhino balm. Increases physicality by 1. Increases muscle by 1. Okay, I don't need that. Flush the toilet. That was 15 experience. Wow. You're already taking advantage of the communal grooming supplies. This is where the traveling salesmen do their most important business. Oh, wait. But if I... No, not that. Not that close. Where's weapons? Ah, it is like this. How come it's not automatic for toilets? Corroded cufflinks. So what do those do? +1 Moxie. Yeah, but the ones I have does what? Mysticality, right? Yeah. How much experience do I have? I have... Ooh, I need 3 more experience. I guess there's nothing else to do here, huh? Let's go to St. Polycarp's, I guess. Let's wander first. You stop dead in your tracks when you see 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alley up ahead. They're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and glurbling at each other quietly until one of them notices you. It and its 2 companions start stalking towards you, making wet growling sounds. Ah, jeez, what even are you guys, Glurb? Well, are you evil invaders? Are you natives that were displaced by urban development, seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? The fisherman conferred briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks, as long as we're on the same page. Shove past them. I ain't got time for this malarkey. Get out of my way, chum. You shove past the fisherman whose slimy hands can't find purchase to grab you and stride away. They glurble angrily at you, but either they're too startled to make any further issue of it, or they're trying to basically keep a low profile. Either way, you make it out of there unscathed except for the fish slime. Ooh. Well, now I can get photosynthetic. Oh, that also gives you regeneration. Ooh. I don't really need this, I think. 3 HP regeneration is huge. And I guess I'll start working towards this stuff. Ooh, but Just wonder, maybe I find a plant. In Ocean City, find some strange graffiti, unsolved long division problem. Why is it weird numbers? Why isn't it like 5s? A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good chap. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. Oh, why can I go through... Wait, why is it playing Mary Had a Little Lamb? Wait, oh, there's hobo code. The code says meat stash, 4th tree to the left of church, back row. Interesting. 4th tree to the left of church, back row. So here? There's a little hole in this tree. That must be what the hobo code is talking about. An old wallet. Thanks kindly, hobo. 85 meat. No, it sure is a church. Is everybody just play Mary's Little Lamb? A vicar who seems agitated about something. Hello there. Oh, no, what am I going to do? I was going to ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen? This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Didn't they have this gag in West of Loathing? Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. Those stairs are old and steep. Oh. Handful of holy water. Deals a lot of damage to especially evil enemies. Cool. Please don't disturb the altar. Oh, there's a book here. A hymnal. There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Oh, that's probably fine. Deal your muscle and spooky damage. Oh. I'll keep the... Are all the offhand things really haunted, like, unsettling things? Okay, got quieter. What is this? There's a patch of 2 moss growing on the wall here. Eldritch Mist. Oh, I got 5 experience. Nice. This world is full of vapors. Most of them are benign, but some of them are terrifying. This is the terrifying kind. 3 visitors. Dunk Hofferby, visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street. Hell, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dirch, 23rd Kern Avenue. This one might be worth following up on. Sign the book. It's a very old... What is with the manhole covers? I tried, right? You can't fishing rod... Oh, wait. Wait. That's not what you do with manhole... Okay, never mind. Fancy pedestal with nothing on it. Old urn. Spare urns. What happened? Oh, I went upstairs. It's a big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spares. Okay. There's 1 candle left unlit. Light it. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like it. Oh. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I want to go back to the boardwalk and see what that vendor had. On your way to wherever, you run into a cool guy wearing some cool sunglasses, strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby, what's happening? Hi. I can see you dig the shades. You've got good taste. Why, what the what? You like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years, though. I pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you rows of sunglasses. Here to buy yourself a pair? For you, only 25 meat. Sure. That's what I like to hear. He takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. Thanks. Is that a hat? Accessory, +1 moxie. Which one's accessories? Is that like the cufflinks and stuff? Wow, do these do the same thing? Oh, but at least it actually shows up on your person. That's cool. Have I been here since I got the other hats? Let's see, did I do this one? Okay, you already got that one. Okay, that guy's... What do I need for you again? Oh, I guess I have 3 stats. You aim the dart while winding up your arm for the hammer swing and squinting at the proprietor. Well, you look about 38, but pop bang, you reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm going to say 34. Nicely done, right on the money. Here's your prize, some fancy new beach shoes. Takes a pair of clogs up from under the counter and hands them to you. Hooray! Oh, 5 all stats. I'll do that later. Alright, how do these look? Makes you walk like a rabbit. What was I expecting? Wait, I didn't buy this. Oh, give me that. I'm using all my money, but... More skills is good. Did the fish replenish? Oh, nice, they did. Oh, I hit the bell. Is that all that happens here now? I guess I fished everything up, so it's just bell ringing. Okay, let's go talk to Charles. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two Glockens playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Jeez, you two, can you tell me? Okay, so we've done this one already. Hey, free XP. Murray's. You have anything new to talk to? Nothing new here, nothing new here. I wonder what stuff you get for there. There's no like hobo code hidden in the corner somewhere or something, right? No. I lose something? Yeah, I seem to misplace my chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key? What's a chuck key, Charles? What's a chuck key, Chucky? It's a little twisty thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? It can't have gotten too far. The cord on this thing got stuck in the outlet, and it's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I could help you look for it. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, it's gotta be nearby. Just wander around. I'm sure it'll turn up. There's a button on your map labeled Wander. Oh, okay. That's teaching me how to wander. Here's an unusual sight. 4 Glockens are playing their glockenspiels while doing some kind of traditional folk dance. It involves a lot of skipping and hopping and turning around, excuse me, in a square with precise timing. So they aren't really paying any attention to you. Anything else, really. Join in. Looks like kind of like fun, but you definitely don't know the steps. That would only cause chaos. It would probably be best to just attack them, since a brawl would probably result anyway. Yeah, sure. I've gotten pretty strong. Oh. Okay, so that does 6... Oh, they have not a lot of health. Ooh. Has this... I guess this just replaced my rock. Immune to bleeding. So they have 6, 6, 6. Okay, so you're a weak one. If I do 6 damage... Okay, so I can take that guy out. So Parmesan Missile will take this fellow out. Yeah, it's just a better rock. Medical Manchego. Ooh. Maybe I should have taken out one of the lower ones. It's fine. Don't attack my turtle. Damn you! Can he heal himself? No, I guess Turd can't heal himself. The tongs. You got an item, Glockenspielery Flyer. And 13 meat. Well, you won. The goblins scamper away. One of them drops a piece of paper that appears to be a map to their hideout. Ooh. That's not what I'm looking for, though. An IRS agent. Okay. Oh. You see a gleam of metal underneath a nearby bush. Hey, this must be that thing Charles Wallace lost. I found it. That's it. Thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh, yeah. Probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. Well, now, what can I do for you? I saw your name in the visitor's book at St. Polycarp's. Oh, sure. I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again, and sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. He opens his desk drawer and tosses you a little wooden gargoyle on a leather cord. You got an item, gargoyle charm. Oh, neat, thanks. Let me ask you something. Nothing right now. 1 spooky armor. Keep on trucking. Gideon's Glockenspielery. Now I know where Glockenspiel store is. Alright. The question, though, is going to be, do I want to get skills, or do I want to... Oh, I should probably prioritize skills first, or perks. Yeah, skills. AP would be nice. I think I should go for that. Being able to do 2 actions at once would be really, really good. Oh, it's right there. Let's go to this place first, though. What, no encounters? Well, that can't do. While meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage. Not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning. Even, dare I say it, perspicacious. I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. Listen, I've got a pair of pants here that's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens his case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? They're waxed, guaranteed grease-proof, and they're yours for only 20 meat. Okay. Waxed slacks. +2 sleaze armor. Maybe next time I've stenched sleaze cold. Maybe next time I should try to play chess again. Why do all the rocks in this yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Ah, 11, 10, 82. Was it? I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me needs 4 urns. Urns? 5. 5 urns. Go away. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Oh, is that a Monkey Island reference? The milkman? Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes. Fat chance everyone nothing. I'll come back later. Okay. Yeah, let's head back to Plunkett Street and see if I equip a bunch of different armor type. Oh. You barely have time to react as the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning, and bursts in a rain of earth as several large, slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and groping at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was, ah! Tentacles? Oh! Wait, friendly tentacle or bad tentacle? Or are you... Tentacle buddy? Okay. Sure. Yeah, if I could get 2 AP. Ooh. Ugh. The sounds. That's not how I imagined you would move. Five XP. You won. They're gonna need 10 of those things if they want to tackle you. You follow a trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped out of the ground to the place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously, because that place is a house with slimy, wriggling tentacles poking out of all of its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? Oh. So I'm guessing, I think this game is chapter-based. Like, you do everything in one and then you go to a new map. I think I like that more. So let's see, stench armor. And then, do any of these give armor? No, just damage types. Do any of the spooky armor? But I need 2, not 1. So I don't think that'll help. More likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Sleaze armor. Do any of these... Oh, the sleaze armor there. Let's try. The Smelly Rook Ruse. The Frozen Queen Gambit. Oh, I need 4 cold armor? and 4 sleaze armor. Oh my god. So I need something to be 4. I don't have anything to boost cold armor, do I? Use spooky armor. No. Okay, I'll have to come back. I guess it just picks your highest. It goes 2, 3, and then 4, and maybe it goes even higher than that, actually. There was nothing else I needed from the surplus, right? It's for sale. No. Ooh, item drops. 2 plus physical damage. No, my thing is fine. Oh, I was gonna go to look up that date I just found. Was there a hobo code in the... Actually, what did this need again? Use the key. Oh, it tells... Okay. 4 muscle, 5 musicality, 6 moxie. Got it. I don't think there was any hobo code in here, right? Yeah, 1882. The cover story for that date is the sinking of the Port Quad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that this wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Ooh, I'm so close to having enough experience. Okay, back to Dirch. Why do I not get any encounters going to his house? There we go. So that means I can get this one. Yeah, AP is nice. Mind over Munster. Wisdom of Jarlsberg. I mean, I really should just go down this tree next, and then... Oh, but that'll also give me AP. Although hot armor good. Okay. Want to ask you about the Port Quad. All right, you better come in. Oh. An old gray-bearded man in the sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. Oh, what do you want? Well, I'm from the Ocean City Watchful Eye. You know, the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers, nor newspaper reporters, neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those 3 things. Can I ask you about the Port Quad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither, and I've been sailing that route for years. So I guess when you say funny, you didn't mean it as in haha. What's with the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New ones pop up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Well, nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? There was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. He looks askance at the row of urns, and the other ones, so 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed on before that last voyage, didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky! That's all I gotta say about him. You have lots of urns? Crew's body washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had him cremated. Well, except that 5th feller weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew right and proper, though, so he got as much right to be here as any of them. Did you ever visit that little cathedral? Sure, I used to go and pay my respects once in a while before my knee started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. Har. You talk to the urns? Yep, we shoot the breeze, relive old glories and such. You say it like they talk back. They do. And I can see from your face that you don't believe me, so you can ask him for yourself, landlubber. Guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask him now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. I'm done asking questions, thanks. Oh, he passed out. Peg-leg Johnny. Hello, the urn doesn't respond. Anybody there? Imitate the captain's voice. You look around to make sure the captain is asleep, then mutter gruffly to the urn. Yar there, Johnny. You can speak freely now, sailor. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A muffled, youthful-sounding voice replies. Yar, captain. What'd they want anyhow? Ah, nothing of import. Your basic landlubber prattle, trying to sell newspapers and like that. Pay it no mind. Aye, aye, captain. So how are things? Oh, no problems, captain. Everything's shipshape, huh? Always happy to chew the sea biscuit with you, though. Sure, let's reminisce about old times. Great, I love hearing your stories about nautical adventure. Oh, instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got that name Peg-leg Johnny? Well, it's because of my leg, right? Got a peg leg? Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg? I'd assume so, yeah, yar, but how? Well, wait, weren't you there when it happened? Time for a nap, talk to you later. Fifth sailor. Keep talking. You're not a talkative one, are you, matey? I suppose you never come to that. I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? As in cigarettes? Aye, what does an urn want with cigarettes? Well, alright then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. Handsome Jeff. Which particular from your past? Let's talk about you. Fellow next to you is less handsome Jeff. Aye? So is this judgment of your relative appearances literal, or is it more of an ironic reversal sort of deal, Yar? Well, you never... Wait a minute. Don't you remember what we actually look like? Of course I do. Gotta go. Bye. Anything on your mind, Captain? Well, I don't know. Want to wax nostalgic? Sure. Those old times we had together. Yar, we sure did many of them. Glad we had this talk. Well, you know me, Captain. Man, a few words. Happy to listen, though. Right, well, actually, I was wondering about your name there. The barnacle face? What about it? I was just wondering why. I mean, of course I know why, but have you got any insight into... I mean, you never actually said. That is... You never asked before, so I thought you'd have already... Right, yeah. Obviously, I already... Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing it, that's fine. Okay, yeah, good, yar. Short wooden table. There's an old tarnished silver tray on top, but it's empty. Saltwater fish. What? Oh, there's another fishing rod here if I need it. Root beer taffy. This nightstand looks like it was dredged up from an old shipwreck. There's a blubber lamp on it. Examine lamp. It's a simple device, a glass filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. Just a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Wonderful. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Never get tired of that. Say it again. Just keeps getting better. Say it again. Yes. So if I just keep... Okay. Oh, you're no fun. We got work to do. Smells like fitful old man sleep. An elderly gray cat nervously washed itself in the corner. The cat shies away from your touch. You notice that he's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. So I guess oh. The fishing rod is caked in salt. Either it hasn't been cleaned a long time or the captain uses to catch horses. Salty fishing rod. The captain shrieks horse in his sleep. Muscle +3. Ooh. Wait, what about a harpoon? This device combines the fishing pole and the harpoon in case you want to go fishing but you don't know what order of magnitude of fish you're after. It's a shelf full of nautical non-fiction. You are non-interested in it. If Dirch's career had been more successful, this would have been a Commodore's commode. Oh, it's a toilet. Toilet? Oh, okay, never mind. So I need to get smokes, cigarettes. More graffiti, that's fine. You had cigarettes. There. You catch a pile. You notice a pile. Oh, muscle corn again. Okay. I could probably sell some of that stuff now that I think about it, because I'm not going to craft using all of it. And I'm getting a lot of it. Put the cigarettes in the tray. You put the cigarettes in the tray and quickly hatch a plan. Approaching the fifth urn, you put on Captain Ditch's voice again. Alright, matey, your smokes be upon the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain who's snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides open, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. Then he tiptoes over the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. What do you know? It's the shelf that guy came out from behind it, or rather the shelf out of which from behind of which camest the guy. You try to push the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a catch. I mean, literally. Practical secret doors for the home handyman? You tilt the book forward, nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf, nothing happens. So you flip the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram on the page shows the 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors, and on closer inspection, this bookcase using the second one. Now you can open the secret door whenever you're ready. Why does that make it sound like I'm going to be in a fight? You give a respectful salute to all these dead soldiers. Oh. Maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. Hey, what are you doing in, Were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even as I was saying it sounded stupid. How'd you find me? I hid and watched when you came out of for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? I thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right. What's the deal? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turns out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to, except, well, his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I'd gotten a handle on how the different voices should sound, and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation's kind of weird, right? So that's all? You do this just because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free. And his pension from the shipping company is pretty good. And his short-term memory is kind of bad. So he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy and it's an easy life. Don't screw this up for us, okay? Wait, what is it to you anyway? I'm here about a stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He'd mentioned the 5th sailor a few times. So I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from the little cathedral to fill the spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time. The vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be weird if he just vanishes though. Can you swap it for another one? The captain doesn't open them, so we won't notice if there's no ashes in them. I'll see what I can do. Oh, that's why there were those spare urns. Oh, this guy again. Thanks. Oh, only 4 that time. Oh. Spare urns. Okay. More free experience. Yeah, that skill is very much worth it if I'm going to run into that as often as I do. Urn of Cremains. An urn of ashes that was borrowed to play the part of one of the captain's old crew. The name plaque on it is too old and weathered to read. Cremains, huh? That's the word we're going for. Fast-talking salesman approaches you, starts his pitch where you can cross the street to avoid him. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedia? No. I thought you might say that. Understandable, but what if I told you this was no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? Well, you would. He opens his trench coat. 200 meat. An upgradable sleeves armor perk. Oh, damn it. I don't have that much. I say, you want the book, you just don't want all these people seeing you buy it. Sleeves armor around, gesturing at nobody. All what people? I just don't want it. He winks. I'll find you later, somewhere more private. Okay. Well, now I know I need to keep... Oh, I was only 15 meat short. Yeah, I got your urn. I did, here you go. Wonderful. I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings upon you, my child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Takes out a little bottle of water and splashes them on your forehead. St. Polycarp's forehead. Thanks. Say, whose ashes are in that urn anyway? Unfortunately, we don't know his name. But he was a sailor who washed ashore near the here after a shipwreck. Some locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night, poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. Was that about 50 years ago, give or take? Oh no, it was more like 300 years ago. Interesting. What'd I get? Forehead? +1 muscle. Okay. That's pretty good. So what are my stats like right now? 4, 5... Oh. Oh, I have to get out of here. The bells are driving me nuts. Music lesson. Okay. Goodbye. How much experience do I have? 21. I have nothing. I can open the door now, though. With 4 muscle. Right? Oh, what? Oh. Sandwich, April 18th, 1850. Okay. Check that out. And Mephalon. It takes everything you got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Phylax falls to you in this contents of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you a nod of respect between gladiators. The labyrinth of Methapon is not so difficult, really, once you spend some time with it. You visualize its rooms and corridors, making a mental map of which paths bring you to dead ends, and which is success. The key turns decisively in lock, and the cast iron head of Methapon gives you a little wink. With the 2 locks of Phylax and Methapon defeated, the head of Sneaky Pete bends back its jaws and releases its lock with a yawn. The key to Sneaky Pete apparently was not to use the key. Oh. Oh. Okay, we'll check this out in the next episode. Plus, I want to go check out the data I found and maybe sell some stuff. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.